to work underground, and if anything ever happened, I'm safe. Are you safe? If you're not watching on the website and on the website chat, which I'm going to get open here very, very shortly, that's where you need to be watching because that's where we're taking codes from. So if you're on YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, Instagram, yep. You just need to go to enterthebunker.com/live. We also have the link in the description and links in the bios and everywhere that you can see that you just need to click and it'll take you there. And then you join that chat. Send me your code in that chat, the Enter the Bunker chat, because once you've entered that chat, you've actually entered the bunker. And this is the format you need to send the code in. So this format right here, y'all, that's the format you need to send your code in. So in order to do that, again, enterthebunker.com/live.
Bruce Smith just joined the channel. I just got really excited. I was just talking about you yesterday, Bruce.
That is so weird. Hey, Bruce, hey. So, hey, guys, be like Bruce and join enterthebunker.com/live because we are going to be talking about positivity. If you're not a positive person, don't join the chat. If you think you're a positive person or you want to be a positive person or you like positivity, join the chat. But if you're going to be negative Nelsie, I just made that name up, don't bother.
Nelsie.
I mean, you can if you want to be the positive person. So I'm just going to open this chat here now because I have been neglecting it because I've still been going over the intro. All right, folks. All right. So we're going to go over a quick quote here in a little bit. Bailey's going to let me know when the timer goes off.
There's no timer right now.
Okay, good.
Jake's having an issue. But I'd also just like to announce that our chat just hit 800 members. So.
By Bruce.
By Bruce. And Jack Frost just joined the channel.
Jack Frost? What? All right, so I'm going to give some shout outs to some of the people that are on this chat here. Guys, again, join this chat. Not the chat that you're on, unless you're on the Enter Bunker chat. You got to be here to get.
There, Jake put the timer on now, so you're good to start talking about the quote.
Perfect. Samelia, I'm having so many. Hello, Samelia.
Just take some codes to begin with.
Yeah. Next up is Bruce. Hi, Bruce. We haven't seen you in forever. What, since YouTube? Or he's been in the chat for a bit, wasn't he?
Bruce was for a bit. He must have forgot his username because I noticed we have 2 Bruce Smiths in the chat now. So he must have forgot his name.
Okay. Yep. Hi, Jack Frost. Hi, Stu. All right, guys. So give me some codes here. We're going to take some codes and then we're going to go over a cute little quote.
Yeah, so we have about 8 or so minutes left to take the codes and then we'll move into the quote and then the question.
Oh, okay. Cool, cool. Hello, Luke Mo. Hey, Luke. Hey. All right, so Samelia's code came in first. So Samelia's code is 157230. Go, Samelia. Go, Samelia. And then next up is Luke. I meant to do some secret research to see if I could guess the code better. Do it, Samelia, do it.
So, Kelly mentioned last time, for anyone who missed it or for anyone who missed last stream or forgot, the number 15, she said she's not sure where in correspondence with the format the 15 does this, but she was saying that the 15 gets a little stuck or something, doesn't it?
It feels like it gets heavy. So there's like there's 3 numbers, so there's 3 gears in there. So as you go, it picks up the gears and then it eventually lines it up. So it feels like it gets a little heavy as if it's picking up a gear. Yeah, that's what I mean.
So if you can, try and incorporate a 15 into your number. We have a suspicion that a 15 is involved in the code, which is our first clue so far after all this time.
Yeah. All right, next up, Samelia, that didn't work. But next up is Luke Mo. So Luke Mo, here you go. With 332115. 33. 21 once, 21 twice, 21. 15 once, land on 15.
TikTok, if you want a chance to win $1,000, you have to go to the link in our bio, enterthebunker.com/live. It is absolutely free to send us a code, and it is free for your chance to win $1,000. So go to enterthebunker.com/live and send us a code that you think will open the safe.
So by the end of this, you could be $1,000 richer.
Yeah.
No brainer. No brainer. Luke, sorry that wasn't the correct code, but you can always try again. Next up would be Jack Frost, Bruce Smith, Stewie. Line up, let's go. Probably just maxed out the mics there because 3:15:31 from Jack Frost. I just got really excited, so it's not really my fault. 3.
Aw, Luke Moe said if I win, give it to the IWK.
Aw, Luke. I hope you
Very
do
kind
win.
of you.
3:15:31. This is your last number, Luke. Back to 0. Twist it. Pull it. Bop it. Have you guys ever owned a Bop It? Because it's making a comeback. Next up is Bruce. Excuse me. My chest sounds hollow to you.
It does.
Bruce says 12.94.5. That was a weird sound. 12. 94 once, 94 twice, 94 5 once, and then on 5 back to 0. So I also kind of want to talk about a TikTok that we posted. I think it was yesterday. Yeah. We just did a silly trend that was happening on TikTok, and it actually had like orbs in it, and I noticed it at first, and then people were actually commenting on it and saying the same thing, and I'm like, it wasn't just me who noticed it.
I
And
noticed it as I was filming it. I just didn't want to say anything because I wanted to get the TikTok done.
yeah, and then we actually went down into the laser tag room and we were making that TikTok. I was on one side of a room and there was about a divider in between Bailey and I, but I heard Bailey kind of a distance away, and I was like, Bailey, was that you? And I knew it wasn't, but I just needed to like confirm. And she's like, no, and I thought it was you, and I was like, no. So it's just like somebody like banging on the divider that was between the two of us.
Freaky.
They're probably like, yay, you came to visit me.
It's been a while.
Yeah. All right, Bruce, that wasn't the correct one, but next up is Stewie, 15:25:15. Ooh, I feel like that's a lucky one, Stu.
TikTok, if you want a chance to win $1,000, you have to go to enterbunker.com/live. If you want to chat with us, if you want to ask us questions, if you want to send us a code and watch Kelly try your code to open the safe, you got to go to enterbunker.com/live. The link is in our bio, and you can chat with us all day long.
All day long.
Ghosts like laser tag. Oh, legitimately ghosts like laser tag. There's been so many. Well, here's a story as Kelly takes a few more codes. So when we did our paranormal investigation here, we split up into 2 different groups, and there was the group that Brady and I were with, and we were with Earl and Darcy, and Kelly and John and Jake's group split up, and they went somewhere else in the bunker, and Earl, Darcy, Brady, and I went into the laser tag room because that's where I used to spend a lot of time in the bunker, and we went in there and we set up a few what are they called, like the buzzers or whatever it was?
Like the technology that
Yeah,
they
like
use.
the tech that they use. And one of them was a sensor so that if a ghost was there, the ghost could go up and like touch it and like let us know that it's there with us. And they also had a device that would talk to the ghost. Anyways, we went in the laser tag room, we set up one of the sensors, it went off immediately, and then I spoke up and I asked the spirit or the ghost if they knew who I was, and they confirmed and said, yes, I know her. And then they said my name, clear as day, and then it said that I was speaking to a female spirit, and it said that she said that she enjoyed the energy that I brought into the laser tag box. But in like very short terms, because it's hard to communicate with a ghost, she didn't just come out and tell me a whole story, but like basically the spirit in the laser tag box said that it enjoys me being there and it enjoys all the kids being in there and having fun. So it was a good ghost.
It was a good ghost.
It was a good ghost.
So while Bailey was telling that story there, I tried Samelia. It's 15:01:04. That didn't work. Sorry, Samelia. And I also tried Luke Moe's 6:10:16. I'm sorry, Luke, but you guys can try again. I'm not sure what the timer says, but I'm getting into the quote because we were a little late starting the timer anyway, so we can start a new one right now.
We started the timer on a late note. You still have about a minute left.
Yeah.
We started the timer at 8 minutes instead of 10.
Oh, so you started after.
Yeah, because he messed up, so he cut some time off it and started it.
Okay, cool. Okay. Oops, I clicked the wrong chat. Sounds like you have a Casper the Friendly Ghost. Hello, Jeremiah. Welcome. So, guys, right before I read off the quote, you said there's 2 minutes left?
About a minute.
Yeah,
Less
okay.
than that now.
So I'll read, right before I read off the quote, I will tell anybody who's not on this chat right now that is bumping, and I must say, like, everyone's in here talking about ghosts, seems like, actually. Anyways, you need to go to this chat. So how to get there is you can either go to our bio, click the link in the bio there, or you can go type it in yourself and type in enterthebunker.com/live. We're trying to give away $1,000. No biggie, it's only $1,000, right? What? $1,000? You can do so much with that. Like Joe Mo, what was the name? Luke Mo said if they won the $1,000, they would donate it to the IWK. So Luke must be local-ish, Nova Scotia local. Jack Frost says, too bad you guys don't have Surface microphones so we can hear the pins. Pins.
Like in the safe, I think.
Oh, yeah. So I'm actually thinking I'm going to order a stethoscope. Is that what a Surface microphone is, Jack Frost? Maybe something similar.
Timer's up.
All right, so Annapolis Valley, knew it. All right, so today's quote, give me 2 seconds here, is, was it said in streams? Can you?
A person can change their future by merely changing their attitude.
A person can change their future by merely changing their attitude. So, how do you think that quote affects your life? Thank you. A person can change their future by merely changing their attitude. So what is that? How do you think that you can intertwine that quote in your life? And if you tell me how, or just tell me what the quote means to you or what you think of the quote, whether you agree or you disagree, let me know your comments on it and send that to me along with a code, and I will take your code immediately. All right, welcome Anthony, welcome Anthony. So guys, the only way I'm taking codes right now, codes and quotes, I always can't talk when I have to talk like that. Whenever I'm going to be taking the codes that come in with an explanation to this quote. So the quote again is, tell us what this, that's not the quote. The quote is, a person can change their future by merely changing their attitude. Earl Nightingale. Earl. That was, speaking of Earl, we were just talking about an Earl, different Earl. Yeah, that's a tough last name. It's Italian. Yeah, I don't even think I was going to attempt it, Anthony. All right, we got some people typing, so they must be telling us what that quote means to them. TikTok, while I wait for people to tell me what the quote means to them, you can tell me what it means to you as well, or how you can intertwine it with your life, or how you would. And to do that, you need to go to this chat here, and then with that message, send me a code, and I will immediately put it into this big bad boy. So long. All right, Anthony, you tell us what the quote means to you, or how it affects you, or whatever you want to say. I will maybe say my opinion on it here. So a person can change their future by merely changing their attitude. So I'm going to be the basic B with this and say, if you have a good attitude, you're most likely going to have a good future.
Oh, no.
What?
No.
That was quick. Something popped up, then it was gone.
So I said nothing.
She's a quickie. That sounds bad. Oh, Jack Frost said something. So Jack Frost immediately gets his code in here. Jack Frost says, you only hold yourself back by being negative about your own outlook. Exactly. So if you're positive, your future will most likely be positive. And even if it's not, even if something happens that makes it not positive, if you try to stay in the positive mindset, eventually you're going to get positive again. It's just going to happen. Anthony is up next. So Anthony already sent a code up here, 6366, and then they sent their explanation down below. So Anthony, I'll do you next, but first up is Jack Frost with 153416. I wonder how many possible codes there are. So there's 1 million possible codes. I wonder how many possible codes there are with the number 15 in it. Like how much would that break it down by? Like, do you know what I mean?
I don't want to do that.
If anybody wants to do that math, help yourself. 15, 34, 16. 15. See, it just got heavy. 34 once, 34 twice, 34, 16 once, land on 16. Guys, I think 15 might be the first number. But then it felt like it got light again, so it must have dropped it. I don't know, I'm just thinking. So next up is Anthony and then Stewie. 1 in 500K says Jack Frost. So it takes it down by half. Okay, Anthony says that if you want to make the world a better place, then being the happy one is a great place to start. Yes, yes, yes. So Anthony's code was 6366. Next up is Stewie. Anthony now 6366. 6. 36 once, 36 twice, 36, 6 once,
Timer's up.
land on 6, okay, back to 0.
Or wait, I'm confused. No, it's not. I'm
Okay.
sorry.
Sorry, Anthony, but you can always try again we're going to give you another opportunity here in a little bit, and you're definitely welcome to try. Plus, Anthony, I know it's your first time joining us, so please tune in with us every Friday, Monday to Friday at 11:30 Eastern Standard Time, because on map days, we get to give away 12 chances to win $1,000. And TikTok, for those of you who aren't in this chat right now, this is where you need to be to give me your location in this format. So please go to enterthebunker.com/live, or you can click that little link in the bio. Welcome, Cecilia. Okay, so next up was Stewie. If you had to go through life with a dark cloud over your head, you will think that certain goals in life are unattainable and simply not to try to achieve them. Exactly. So Stewie got into some depth there with that, and I like the way that she did that. Okay, so Stewie's code is 154585. 154585. 15, 45 once, 45 twice, 45, 85 once, 85, back to 0. All right, Stu. Oh, darn. Sorry, Stewie. Samelia loves today's quote. Thanks, Samelia. Bales picked it out. Producer B. Oh, never mind. Jake, I feel the same way about this as I did the last quote. If I am happy about everything in my life, I will not strive for more. If I am unsatisfied with what I have, then I will push myself to do better.
You should always push to do better.
Yeah, even if you are happy, you should still
There's
push.
always more.
Yeah, exactly. Anthony says, honestly, I just want to see what's in it. I always dream to own a bunker. Yes. Who else has a dream to own a bunker? Is it a dream of yours, Bailey?
Not really.
I mean, it'd be nice, but it's definitely not.
I've been in a bunker long enough that I know how much of a job it is to even have one.
It's huge. It's
Like
a
even
huge
just
job.
the maintenance on the building itself. Like you think owning a house, things can go wrong? Try owning a bunker.
A bunker that was built in the early 1960s.
Yeah, like a lot of the stuff that was used to build this bunker, like a lot of the systems we still have in place were installed in the 60s. So like it's hard, not only is it hard and expensive to work on a lot of stuff, but there's not a lot of people that even know how to work on a lot of the things inside the bunker.
Yeah, it's true.
It's tough, but then again, not every bunker is 60 years old.
No, exactly. If I was to own a bunker, it would probably be, I'd get like one of the train crates. What are those crates called?
Like a train car.
Yeah, like a train cart crate, and dig a big hole and put that in it.
Based.
Boop. Samelia said, how did you end up buying it? I couldn't view the video, guys. You to view the video.
There's all kinds of videos about it. So many. You can go to enterthebunker.com. There's all kinds of FAQs about it. You can go to Jonathan Bahai's YouTube. There's lots of FAQs about it. You can go on our website, you can watch our TikToks, there's all kinds of information everywhere. But to sum it up,
Our boss bought it in a tax sale.
yeah.
You can even Google it.
Yeah.
DeBerg Diefenbunker. Okay, so what's the time right now?
You got about a minute left.
All right, I might get into it just because we didn't have any more codes come in with that. So we'll get into, and you can just like reset it, right?
Yep.
Probably. All right, guys, so we're going to get into the question of the day. This is my favorite part because I get to know a little, not know about you guys because that sounds a little creepy, but like I get to kind of know where your mindset is in life, and I like that. So question of the day is, if you could learn the answer to one question about your future, what would the question be? So if you could learn the answer to one question about your future, what would you make that question be? If you guys want to give me an answer to that question along with the code, do it, and I will put it right in here. So TikTok, question again is, if you could learn the answer to one question about your future, what would that question be? Please let us know in enterthebunker.com/live. This goes for YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, Twitch, enterthebunker.com/live, and the link is in the bio. Let us know if you could learn the answer to one question about your future, what would that question be? All right, I'm going to go take some answers of some people. Welcome, Amanda. Welcome, welcome. Amanda, so you need to let us know if you could learn if you could learn a question, what? If you could learn the answer to one question about your future, what would that question be? Anybody who wants to let me know that immediately has their chance in to win $1,000 because you can watch me try your code in this 1960s Sergeant.
I just want to know, I don't want to get into the specifics of my future because I feel like that would scare the hell out of anybody, but I want to know, I guess the question to the answer I'd want to know is, will I get to travel? Am I gonna get to do that? Or is this pandemic gonna last forever?
That's three questions.
No, but it's all wrapped into one thing. Like,
will
am
she
I
get to
gonna
travel?
get to travel?
Yeah.
And there's a lot of things that come into play with that.
So if the answer was yes, then you'd know that the pandemic is going to end.
And that's all I would need to know. I would just need a yes or no
Yeah.
answer. And if it was no, then I'd have to start thinking about something else for my future.
All right, guys. So if you're sending your question, make sure to send in a code with the question. That way I know it's all on one page. Anthony says, I would love to do something like that, but with shipping containers, yeah, that's what they're called, underground, and have a farmhouse on the same land somewhere to hide it. Yes, yes, yes. Praise all of that, Anthony. All right, Samelia says, this is the question she wants to ask. How I'll die or / get really hurt, but not when, LOL. I just wouldn't avoid death. I just want to know so I can do XYZ without dying. 15106. You're funny. All right, next up is Stewie. Stewie, send me a code. 15106. Let's see if it gets heavy with the 15. I'll really pay attention here. 15. See, it tightens up too. 1 once, 1 twice, 1, 6 once, 06. Back to 0. All right, Samelia. Oh, darn it. Stewie says, how can I make life better for my family?
And he just sent in his code.
15, 15, 15.
Yeah.
My leg's falling asleep here, folks. 15, 15, 15. How can you make life better for your family? I feel like that's more than just a yes or no question, but we didn't say just yes or no, but I wonder how far in depth that answer would go for you. Okay, so what was it? 15, 15, 15. 15 once, 15 twice, 15 once, land on 15, back to 0. Yeah, it didn't get tight all 3 times. Darn it. All right, sorry, Stu. But next up is there world peace on earth from Anthony? You want to know if there is world peace on earth. Do you think there is, Anthony? Does the rest of the chat think there is? 1535.
What kind of piece are we talking here?
30 slam.
I feel like that's a loaded question.
Yeah.
Like peace as in like between people, like no more wars, or like peace as in our earth will no longer just be a giant dumpster?
I think like when I think of peace or whatever, when they ask that question, I think of like all of that combined,
Yeah.
which is like huge, right? Samelia says, I would bungee jump and be a bad butt. A bad butt. Cecilia says, will I still be best friends with my best friend? I feel like that, for me, with my group of friends, that it will always be a yes. So I'm very, very fortunate that way. 33-5 from Cecilia. TikTok, if you want your code, you know where you gotta go. Links in the bio. Same with you, YouTube and Twitch and Facebook. All right, so that was Cecilia. Sorry, Cecilia. Welcome, Izzy. Yeah, the combined version, says Anthony. Anthony just wants to know the whole caboodle. Morbid as it sounds, world peace will never happen as long as people have different opinions. That is.
Jake, you're so negative.
I know.
Negative about the quote, negative about the question. Listen, you need some positivity in your life.
Now you should start taking the positivity that we give off here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're making me worry about you.
I know. Bunny Wrap. Hello. I want a free round trip flight anywhere. Can I come visit y'all at the bunker?
Yes, but not until we open to the public again.
How did you win that, Bunny Wrap?
In this day and age of the pandemic lifestyle, who's giving away a free round trip?
Yeah.
Bailey's not mad that you have a different opinion. I'm worried about you and how negative your opinions can be. We can argue about this later. I'm not doing this on the live stream, Jacob.
All right, so Jake needs a Snickers.
That's all it is.
Is that what the Snickers bars say, like positive things on them, don't they? Like, be kind.
Yeah. They say, like, there'll be some that say, like, for when you're angry or something like that.
Yeah. All right, Samelia says a worldwide trip in this panorama, she said, but I think she means pandemic. That's funny. Okay. So, codes, guys, answer the question. The question is, if you could ask one question, if you could learn the answer to one question about your future, yours and yours, what would that question be? You could ask and get the answer to one question about your future. What would it be? What would the question be?
Got about 2 minutes.
2 minutes left, folks. 2 minutes. I'm just trying to read here what Samelia said. Oh, I get it. Okay. Izzy, I would like to know what new creatures we will find exploring in the ocean. Will we ever have equipment to search it all? That is a good question, Izzy, because I'm pretty sure we've only seen like 10% of the ocean. We've explored more of the safe. I don't mean the safe. We've explored more space, something not even on our own planet, than we have explored what's on our own planet, for instance, the ocean. Like, I don't even know if it's 10% that we've explored, but it's very, very low. So I love that question that you sent in, Izzy. That's great. So Izzy's code is 152816.
The ocean scares the crap out of me.
Right? For that reason.
Yeah.
Like, for that reason, 100%. So if you knew what new creatures you'd find, like, you'd be like, oh, yeah, I know that one's going to come in year 2021. I know that one's coming in the year 2030.
But it's not even that they're coming. Like, they're there.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
They've been there.
Sorry,
like, it's
that's
just
found.
whenever we discover them, like, they already exist.
Yeah, Crazy, crazy.
The ocean scares me.
15, 28, 16. Izzy. 15.
Got under a minute.
28 twice. 28. 16 once. Land on 60. This is for Izzy. Izzy, I really liked that question. I really liked it. I never thought of one for myself. It's not about me. This is about you guys, so we're good. All right. Bunny Rap says, I technically didn't. Oh,
20 seconds.
yeah. Agree with you, jokes to million. Riley says, I'd send a trip around the world right now, only if I didn't have quarantine when I got back. Yeah, that's the thing. We could travel right now, but we in Nova Scotia, whenever you travel out of province, you have to quarantine for 2 weeks. And Stewie says, not all of space, maybe our solar system. Yes, that's what I meant, Stu. There are more stars in the sky than grains of sand on the earth. True, true. What, Bunny Rap? You're living the life, except for you can't go now. So you'll have to come visit us sometime, because for now and today, we are done with the safe. So be sure to tune in with us tomorrow. If you like this video, want to watch some later, make sure you subscribe, like, share, ring the bell, do whatever you have to do, no matter where you're watching, so that way you get the notifications next time, aka tomorrow when we do the map, and you actually have 12 chances to win $1,000, not just the 1 or 2 that you get on the safe. 12 whole chances. So please tune in with us tomorrow, 11:30 Eastern Standard Time, and I will see you then. Bye, guys.